Hello everyone, my name is Hoàng Nguyen from Vietnam, and today I'm going to introduce you to a popular children's story of Vietnam. Let me introduce a bit about myself. This is me and my friend at the Portland State International Night, and we are wearing the Vietnamese traditional clothes. Let me show you a bit about my country. This is the map of the world, and in the circle is the continent of Asia. Here is Asia, and Vietnam is in the southeast of Asia. And this is the map of my country, Vietnam. My hometown is Ho Chi Minh City, which is in the south of Vietnam, and the capital city of Vietnam is Hanoi, which is in the north. So let me show you some pictures of my country. These are the pictures that my dad took when we went on a trip to the countryside in the north side of Vietnam. And let me introduce you to a Vietnamese children's story. Let me show you some background of the story first. So in September, we have one of the largest festivals in Vietnam called the Mid-Autumn Festival. And there are a lot of fun things to do during this festival. First of all, you're gonna have a chance to see the full moon, which happened in the middle of the season. And second, there's other fun things to do, such as lantern making and some cool toys. And also, you're all gonna have a chance to see the dragon dance, the lion dance, and taste the mooncake. And also, there's a story that related to the Mid-Autumn Festival. Have you ever looked at the moon and noticed a shadow in the moon and you wonder what it is? There's a myth in Vietnam that the shadow is Cuoi, which tie back to the story of Cuoi and the Banyan Tree that I'm gonna tell you guys just right now. So let the story begin. Once upon a time, there's a poor woodcutter named Cuoi living in a tiny bamboo hut beside the jungle. He had lived every day of his life chopping woods and carried them to the market. One morning, as he was gathering wood, he spotted 3 young tigers playing with each other. While they were playing, one of the tigers fell off the cliff. The young tiger was seriously injured, while the other 2 were desperately crying for help. Suddenly, the mother tiger came back. She helped her child up the cliff and then approached an old twisted banyan tree. She tore off a few leaves from the tree, chewed them up, and placed the leaves on the young tiger's head. Amazingly, the baby tiger jumped off from his feet and started playing with his brother as if nothing happened. When the tigers leave, Cuoi realized he had found a magical tree. He then dug the tree up and brought it home, where he replanted it, watered it until it flourished and grew strong. The next day, on the way to the wood, he noticed a dog pass away on the side of the road. Recalling what the mother tiger did to her child, he drew some of the leaves and placed them on the dog's head. To his surprise, the dog bounced back on his feet, licked Cuoi's hand for thanking him. For weeks, Cuoi has been able to save many people's lives. He became famous for being able to cure any diseases and help dead people coming back to life. Once, Cuoi heard that Nguyệt Tinh, the beautiful girl in town, has been sick for many weeks. Even though her family tried everything, nothing can help her feel better. But Cuoi believes that his banyan tree can help the beautiful girl. From the moment Cuoi saw Nguyệt Tinh, he was taken by her beauty. But he noticed how pale she was and how she is going to be weaker and weaker. Not wasting any minute, he took his very last of the banyan leaves on his pocket, broke them into pieces and gently placed them on the beautiful girl's tongue. In just a moment, the pale cheeks started to turn red and she began to open her eyes. Grateful for saving her life, Muting would like to marry Cuoi. Cuoi started to build a new nice home for himself and his wife, but making sure he does not disturb the banyan tree. They were both happy with the new home and lived a peaceful and happy life. One day, Muting decided to dig up and move the magical tree. However, her shovel accidentally cut one of the root of the banyan tree. To her surprise, the tree groaned loudly in pain, which made her jump back and scream from fear. The tree, which was in pain, pulling its roots one after the other, and started flying up the sky, where the full moon was rising. Cuoi heard his wife's screams from afar and started to run back home. Just before he reached his house, he saw his precious tree pulling its last root from the ground. He quickly grabbed the root and tried to pull the tree back, but the banyan tree was too strong. The tree continued to climb up the sky and pulling the young man with it. The tree eventually stopped when they reached the moon. There the tree stayed and settled. Years and decades had passed. Cuoi continued to sit under the banyan tree, looking down to the earth, wonder how to get home. Up to this day, every time people look at the moon, they could see a shadow of a man sitting under the tree, playing his flute. And that's the end of my story. And by the way, the song that you guys are listening throughout my video is called Thang Cuoi, which is also based on this story. Thank you very much, and I hope you all enjoy my video.